All right, let's go to Jared in Iowa City. Jared! What's up, dude?
Hey, good morning, Doc.
Good. Hey, I almost made a Subway joke, and then I realized it's not funny anymore. So, good for you, Jared.
All right.
How old are you, man?
36.
Did you get that growing up? Subway jokes?
Yeah, maybe the last few years or so.
If you'd been my friend, I would have been pretty relentless with them. But I'm glad we're meeting now on the other end of Jared's not that funny anymore. All right, so what's up, dude? How can I help?
Well, I've got been married for 6 years now, and basically, I don't like it. I kind of hate being married. It's just been a terrible marriage the whole time. We've never really gotten along. It's never been good. We've found out throughout the marriage that we both kind of thought we made a mistake right after getting married. Fast forward to now, we're expecting our first child, and kind of concerned that as to how this is gonna affect the child, and maybe get some of your advice on maybe how to better the marriage and or not let it affect our child.
Man, you said a lot there. Congrats on having a kid, and congrats on recognizing that the way y'all are doing stuff is gonna melt that kid, right?
Yeah.
So when you say you don't like it, it's never been good. When anyone says the word never, I would usually roll my eyes. So help me what never means. It's never been good. What does that mean? I don't like it.
Well, I mean, yeah, basically, we got married on a Saturday, and Sunday we both thought we'd made a mistake, and Monday thought maybe we should have gotten an annulment, kind of a thing.
Yeah, but that was 6 years ago, dude. You're 6 years past that.
Right, and it just we don't get along. We home is not a place where we want to be together anyway. I mean,
why do y'all choose to do that?
Yeah, it's a good question. I guess from my perspective, I think we should be living large. We're both doing well professionally.
But for 6 years, y'all have decided to be miserable. Why have you chosen that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's been tough.
So I'm asking you, why are you choosing that?
Well, I actually try to wake up every day, as a new day, with an attitude of, hopefully it'll be a better day, and try and take steps with her to, keep her happy, I guess.
So this is all her. This is all her fault.
No, I wouldn't blame it on her. That's not.
So answer my question, brother. Why have you got married on a Saturday? You woke up on Sunday and thought, "Whoops," and then Monday y'all talked about, "Hey, we think this was a screw up." How long did y'all date before that?
Dated about a year and a half, and then we're engaged for about a year and a half.
Yeah. Here's the thing. It wasn't a mistake. It wasn't. Y'all may have woke up on Sunday scared to death. You may have woke up on Monday terrified. Found yourself on a roofing job with no tools, right? Y'all were in the middle of something. You didn't know what you're doing. You didn't make a mistake. Y'all made a choice after 3 years together. Y'all thought through this very, very well. And now for the last 6 years, so you got a decade in with this person. 6 years, you have this, we shouldn't have. And I'm sitting here listening to you thinking, yeah, I bet you did. And so then what? And so it sounds like for 6 years, you guys have actively chosen to not cultivate desire, to not just turn all the lights on and say, what are we doing? Let's get mad in love with each other. It's just been I'm just trying to keep her happy, and today's going to probably be a good day. And so I'm asking you, you're a good professional, right? You said you're successful as a professional?
Sure.
Yeah, you're not dumb, right? Are you dumb?
No.
Yeah, you're not dumb. Are you fun to be around? Do your friends like you?
Yeah.
Like, do you like music or sports or things?
Yeah, we have a good time generally.
So, why, when it comes to your wife, have you chosen for a decade to be less than joyful? Not her. Like, why have you chosen that?
Yeah, I I guess I don't think that I've chosen that. Like I said, I try to make the best of things, and
yeah, I know. Do you hear that language? It's like, yeah, I'm not going to have knee surgery. I'm not going to do physical therapy. I'm just going to try to limp the best I can. But you have actively chosen to not do things to make this thing better. So let me ask you the other side. Why haven't you just moved out? Dude, why don't you just leave? This is your one precious life. You got one. And you've given a decade to, well, I just probably shouldn't have. Like, why? Right. Why don't you just move out?
Well, right. And, we've had conversations about divorce.
I know. Listen, I don't care about your conversations. Why haven't you done it?
Yeah, I guess I value the marriage vows.
Okay, so if you you value the vows, you value the commitment. Awesome. But you don't value the human on the other end of that commitment. And you don't value the guy who made that commitment. You see what I'm saying?
Kind of.
If you valued you would say, dude, I want to be madly in love with you. You would say, dude, we are going to have a marriage of reckless but crazy town sex. A lot. We're going to laugh like crazy. We're both going to do whatever we want. Like, we're going to have friends. We're going to have hospitality. We're going to have people over. We're going to choose that life. We're going to dance in the living room. We're going to go out with separate. We're going to, like, I'm going to go hang out with my buddies. You're going to hang out with your friends. We're going to go do other things, right? And it's like, well, we made this vow, so I'm just resigned to. Can I ask you a personal? Well, we're asking personal questions. We're already in it. You're not attracted to her, are you?
Yeah, I am. She's beautiful.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Is she attracted to you? As
far as I know.
Does she think you're dumb?
I don't think so.
Do you hear the answers to the questions? Like, y'all are in this weird stalemate. Why do you think you made a mistake? Like, for 6 years, you've been living with this idea that we just we screwed up.
Well, it's prior to the marriage, as far as dating and at the time of dating and engagement, our relationship was one way, and then after we got married, it's like a switch flipped, and now it's the other way.
What's the switch?
Well, again, we've talked about it a little bit.
I don't care what you talked about. Talk it with me. What's the switch that flipped?
She said she told me that when I were married, so she doesn't have to be nice to me anymore.
Well played. So she said, I got married, and now I don't have to be nice to you. I'm going to be mean. And did it affect your intimate life, probably?
Absolutely.
Okay, so now it's like, I gotcha. So why, if you were writing a story about your wife, why would you think that she is choosing to be miserable? Because just being not kind, choosing to not have great sex with the person you're married to, choosing to not do things with somebody and walk around like, oh, well, I guess we're just... Like, that's a choice to be miserable. Why is she choosing that?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
You have known this woman for a decade. You've clearly had sex once because you got a kid coming. Like, you know her. Why is she choosing misery over joy?
I don't know. That's probably the brunt of the issue.
Okay, so here's the thing. Have you ever talked to anybody? Have you ever talked to a counselor or anybody like that?
We did the premarital counseling, but nothing while we've been married.
Yeah, that worked out great, huh?
Right.
Yeah, just a bang up job that one was. All right, so here's the deal.
Yeah.
Tonight you're gonna go home, and when she gets home, then I want you to turn all the electronics off, everybody's phone off. I want you to turn everything off, and I want you to look at your wife and say, "We didn't make a mistake. We've been lying to ourselves and talking crap for a decade now, for 6 years plus the 3 we were married. We didn't screw up. We got married, and for whatever reason." Don't project this onto her, project this onto yourself. Say the words, "I have been choosing to be miserable, less than happy, just ho-humming through life, instead of choosing to learn desire, to practice desire. I've chosen to go, and I've got one precious life, and I chose to spend it with you. And I value you and I value me. And I want to completely from the floor up before this baby gets here." Because here's the thing. Your baby will absorb all this tension, all this mayhem, all this chaos. And if you think it's bananas now, wait till you got a 1-month-old that cries all night and then craps everywhere, right? All that to say is you're in it now, dude. And you've got one of two choices. You can run like a loser with leave a pregnant woman alone. And you're not going to do that. The only other choice you have, well, that's not true. You got two other choices. One, or choice number 2 is just continue living a miserable milquetoast life. And congratulations, dude. You're going to wake up and be 55. You're going to be overweight. Your knees are going to hurt. Your back's going to hurt. You're going to have headaches. She's not going to like you. You're not going to like her. You're going to look at too much porn. And then you're just going to be that guy. Or you can put a stick in the ground and say, "Today, I am going to do whatever I have to do. Whatever I have to do to not save this marriage, to love you, to learn to desire you." And that means you're going to have to make a lot of changes in your life. And I want you to invite her in this journey. And probably if she's been sharing a bed with a dude who's like, "Man, we really screwed up. Should we just get divorced?" I don't. She's going to go, "Okay, cool, whatever, dude." You're going to have to just start making some of these changes on your own. You're going to have to go all in on you because you can't change her. You can't. But you can tell her, "I will not give up on you. And I'm going to start this thing from the floor up." And hear me, dude. Why do anything other than that? To everyone listening, if you've committed your life to somebody, why do anything other than try your just damnedest to be crazy in love? Why would you do anything other than that? It's insanity. It's choosing misery. It's choosing lame. It's choosing, oh my gosh. Fight for it, man. You go see somebody about low-level dysthymia. You go see somebody about, I don't know, man. Like, I don't even trust myself. You go see somebody about, I'm about to be a dad, and I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm scared about it. I think y'all are both scared. My guess is you both got stuff. You both got models of marriages that aren't great. And so you don't have a good picture of what it looks like. You thought it was going to feel like this. She thought it was going to feel like that. And here's the thing, man. I promise you if I was talking to her, she'd be telling me a story about you. And so your story is about her. But just tonight, enough. Tonight, enough. And dude, you're on a multi-year journey. This doesn't get fixed next week. And it's going to involve everything from movement to your body, to sleep, to exercise, to changing how you eat, to you getting some friends, to you go seeing a counselor, to you guys deciding we're going to figure out how to love each other recklessly. We're going to practice desire. God almighty. Don't choose misery, people. Don't.